Yo, yo, what up, everybody? Now, something I want to talk about is something I feel like we've all experienced. And I'm talking about just that feeling of drowning in your to do list, your deadlines, and having that brain fog, or feeling like your brain is just like a browser with a million tabs open. And you're trying to remember everything, whether it was your, I don't know, your dentist appointment, taking the kids to football practice, the big work project, and it's really just a lot of chaos. And if that sounds familiar, then you're in the right place, because today what I want to do is take project management techniques and make them what I like to consider your personal lifeline or superpower. So, at work, companies are pretty much they're just killing it and crushing it with things like Agile, Scrum, Kanban, etc. And they're getting things done faster. That's the new thing right now. It's like get more done faster with less, right? So what I want to do is bring that same energy to your personal life. You can bring that to your personal life. But first, the thing I want to talk about is the Kanban. Some people call it different names, but what that is kind of like, put yourself, if your life was like a race car track. You got different tasks for different cars. You have a pit crew to make sure everything runs smoothly. You got the people to take care of the tires, the oil, etc. So it's like your visual to-do list on steroids. Um, think about visualizing your workflow. That's what you want to do. You want to break your task into manageable chunks and do it into columns. Do to do, doing, and done. As simple as that. To do, doing, and done. That helps you see what you already did, what you have left to do, and what you are doing. This is going to help you really actually crush things. So if you ever feel like you're in that space of just spinning wheels but you're not actually moving forward, Kanban actually helps you see your progress. It helps you visualize this. And you can move these sticky notes that make you kind of feel like, okay, good, now I'm getting things done. And I think Kanban is great because, like I said, you get this amazing visual clarity when you take this approach. And you can do this with just writing stuff down. You see everything at your first glance, and you can easily adjust all your priorities. Make them shift if you have to. Focus on limiting the number of things you're working on all at once. Separate things out based on like timelines. But the main thing about the Kanban is to make sure you don't overload it with too many tasks. You want to keep it simple. Don't get overwhelmed, and just maintain your discipline and your consistency and keep it updated. So that's the good thing, right? Because it doesn't automatically prioritize urgency. So you have to actually be on top of that. And that's like an extra layer that I recommend adding. Next, something that's really big is time blocking. This is where you schedule specific blocks of time for specific tasks. And it's like booking appointments, but with yourself. So just imagine you're trying to write a report or build some type of documentation, but every 5 minutes you're looking at your phone, you're checking your emails, answering pings. When you time block, this helps you reclaim your focus, but you also have to focus. I always look at time blocking as being fantastic for boosting your productivity because, again, you focus on one task at a time and you allocate your time intentionally. Time blocking is a great way to kick procrastination to the curb, but time blocking can be tough to stick to when you have a rigid schedule, especially when like unexpected things pop up. So you have to really be locked in. You're gonna have to have your plan intact and have it done in advance. And if you overschedule yourself, you might end up burning out. So you have to be on top of your scheduling and your task. Now, the other thing that I want to talk about is money. I like to think about that in expense boxes. This is a simple way to prioritize your spending. Expense boxes. Divide your expenses into 4 categories. It's super simple. High importance, high cost, high importance, low cost, low importance, high cost, and low importance, low cost. Think of it as if you are sorting your financial laundry. Simple as that. Once you do this, I'm telling you, money's going to flow in a completely different way. Because if you've ever been at that stage where you wonder, man, where is all my money going? Am I spending too much money on things I don't really need? Do you ever feel like that? Because if so, this can help you see the big picture and make smart financial decisions. You get that crystal clear look on your actual spending priorities, and you can make better informed budgeting decisions. I just think that when it comes to making money, it's not about like making it overnight or getting an impulse win. It's about being honest with yourself, not making stupid spending decisions, and building strong spending and saving and investing habits. It does take time though. People don't realize that it takes time to set these up initially. Also, when you see your expenses laid out, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it can get stressful. Like, this is how you can actually make these techniques work. You have to just start small though. So just pick one method, try it for a week, be consistent, and make it a habit. Next, what you want to do when you finally get that going is adjust as needed. Don't be afraid to tweak things to fit your actual lifestyle. I'm telling you, this makes a huge difference. So what you can do first is start off with either creating a simple Kanban board for your daily task, or maybe just try time blocking for 1 hour every day and see how it changes your actual day. The best way to get strong at this is to think and imagine a life where you're actually in control, you're less stressed, and you're more productive. That's the power of project managing your life from chaos to controlled and crushing it. So go out there, take control, level up your actual life. Now, if you actually found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone that you think actually needs to hear it. So, man, just go make every day awesome. I appreciate y'all for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.